Don't spend another day hating on yourself. I have a really good show for you today. I want you to watch it all the way to the end because I've got a good message for you. I feel inspired to give this to you. It's early morning, and I usually film in my studio. Welcome, Minivan Lee's studio. I usually film and give you my message later on, but it's early in the morning, and I feel really led to get this out to you. I need it. We all need it. So let's go. The message today is don't hate on yourself anymore. Not one more day. And you may say, well, I don't hate myself. What are you talking about? What are the messages you're giving to yourself inside of your mind? We talk to ourselves a lot more than we talk to anybody else, and we've got that inner dialogue going on. Listen. Have you ever done that? Have you ever really listened to what you're saying to yourself? You know, things that are very negative. Things like, oh, well, why do I always do that? Well, I don't know why why do I always drop things? I am so clumsy. These are negative things that we say about ourselves. And if you think about it, if you really think about it, if it's a negative thing that you're saying about yourself, I mean, it certainly isn't loving, is it? Because what you say to yourself inside your head is what your body is going to respond to. This is the captain, and it tells this what to do, okay? So if we're going to tell the entire being of ourselves messages controlled by emotions, oh my gosh, our feelings, no. Okay, yeah. We're going to walk around a mess. We're not going to be balanced at all in our lives. But up here is the brain. And this is the captain. And it needs to be able to tell the body what to do through messages. Messages like loving messages about ourselves. And one of the main keys, this is where the message is going, okay? So listen up. The main message of today is being different, daring to be who you are, daring to be different. And there's where a lot of the hatred of ourselves, even though we may say, I don't hate myself, but through our actions and through our inner dialogue, we're acting like we hate ourselves. We're trying to be like other people. We want to be like other people. You might say, well, I want to be just like Minivan Lee. Or I might say, well, I want to be just like that person. But I'm me and you're you. And we have special qualities about ourselves that really we need to understand who we are, where our skill sets lie, and go out there and do what is best, what we know best to do. So dare to be different. That's the real message. I do. It's this hot coffee. It's early morning. This is my first cup, and I'm willing to share this with you. Would you like some? Here you go. There you go. Or tea, if you want tea. Okay? Cheers. Good coffee. So dare to be different. Now, you don't want to be like everybody else. Now, to get my point across, I will tell you, when I first started doing, I think it was my first few YouTube videos, right? When I first got started with my channel, I mean, I had spent, years watching Bob Wells, Cheap RV Living. Wonderful. I mean, great videos. It got a lot of us started, didn't it? Well, I would start I wanted to be Bob Wells. I wanted to be just like Bob Wells. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. So I started doing videos and I would say, welcome to my next video. I know. I mean, isn't that what he used to say? I don't think he does it anymore, but he used to. And at the time, 4 years ago, when I first got started, it's going on it's marching towards 5 years, that I used to say that. And I used to do my videos in light of the way he did his. Different backdrops, different ideas, different presentation. I wanted to do the same presentations as he did, and it wasn't different yet. Now it is, but yeah. And over time, I've realized that's not me. I mean, I know that I'm not even a guy, I'm a female. So in some ways, some of you were actually saying, well, you're like the female Bob Wells. In some ways. Well, I know you don't say that anymore, because I have moved into who I am, and I have dared to be different. Where did I end up? Well, I'm actually more of an inspirational person for the moment, especially for the summer. I bring you different ideas, and I bring you inspirational ideas, just like right now. Dare to be different. Don't spend one more day hating on yourself, hating yourself inside, because you're not like other people. You hate yourself because you're not like the other people. And you've gotten so used to sending negative messages through your system that you're not this, you're not that. Well, what are you? You need to be saying, well, I'm this, and I'm this, and I'm doing this better than anybody else. I am all that I should be, right? So, I have come to realize that I have certain qualities about myself, and they're good qualities. I don't think I said a lot of negative things about myself, especially since being a nomad. I think I feel more freedom out here, so I have more freedom to be who I am. Yeah. But even before that, I think it comes with age also, with experience, with learning about what life really is all about. What is life about? Life is about doing what we're good at. And I began realizing, I think in my 50s, that I was good at the computer. I love technology. When the personal computer came out, oh my gosh. And that I was really good with the arts. Before that, I painted. So I knew where my skills lie. I'm a creator. I like to create things, and I like to create beautiful things. And I like to express myself through visuals, through art, through painting, drawings. I've done charcoal drawings. I've done professional color pencil drawings. Oh my gosh. And oil paintings. I was doing a lot of oil paintings. One of the reasons, just an offshoot, one of the reasons that I stopped doing oil paintings, because I started reading how the fumes of the oil paint, it was toxic. And if I'm breathing that in all the time, so I stopped doing oil paintings, but I do love oil paintings. I tried acrylic paintings. It didn't work for me, but I knew I was really good at oil paintings. I have learned over time what I'm good at and what I like to do. And when I started learning graphic arts, and then I started learning animation and filming and how to edit videos, oh my gosh, and the possibilities, I knew that was where my talent lied. And it was really what I wanted to do. Now, I also do think it's good to try different things. Get out of your comfort zone every once in a while and try new things to see if this is where some of your skill lies. And maybe an offshoot of it, just like doing painting and drawing. Well, as soon as the computer came, yes, I was out of my comfort zone, but I got into it. And I thought, oh my gosh, yes, once it became comfortable for me. So don't be afraid to try new things, okay? And it does build dendrites inside of your brain, new connections, right? To make you smarter. Want to be smart, right? Okay, so dare to be different. Do not just want to be like me, or I want to be like somebody else, or I want to be like you. We have certain qualities about us. There really is no one else like you. You are one of a kind. You are one of a kind. Yes, he made you. And he made you with certain qualities, certain personalities, certain skills, skill sets inside of you, things that move you forward. Well, I have become my own different YouTube channel, right? What I see myself as is a combination and a blending of 2 or 3 other different genres of YouTube channels, because I do watch a lot of other different genres and have for years. As soon as YouTube came out, I've watched different people. A lot of them got an early start. So they're now with millions, and they kept going. They were consistent, and they kept going and building on and increasing their skill set for YouTube. And some of them now have millions and earning millions on YouTube. And I say, yay, kudos to them. And I will say that they dared to be different. They didn't just model themselves on other people. And this is where I am at. And this is what I want to encourage you to do, whatever your skill is. And find a skill and work on it. Because this is where you're going to keep your mind strong, your body strong. Well, I have morphed into different kinds. Inspiration, some days. Encouragement, cheerleader, rah rah shish kumbah, you can do it, which is what today is about. Yeah. And let me get another drink here. Yeah, I was the first one, okay, and other people have told me this too. They have, I offered food or coffee, and I did have some people say, well, that is ridiculous. Why are you offering food to... Well, I just do it. Here you go. Yeah. I have another sip, right? And I just share. But other people have written me and said, oh my gosh, there's this other nomad channel that is copying you and is doing that. Let me see, my hair is up. And is actually offering coffee to somebody. I love it. Well, I guess I'm a trendsetter. I would rather be a trendsetter than a follower. Seriously. At first, let's see if we can get even better lighting. Whoops. No, that isn't right. Yeah. I found see, what I can do is, wait a minute. See, it goes, I'll just show you. This is, okay. This is regular, and I can hit it and it goes brighter. That's regular, but this is yellow. I don't know if you can see, it makes everything yellow. What do you think? I think it makes me look like old-time faded 50s and 60s camera pictures, yeah. But then I hit the next one, and I think that's blue. Yeah, I think that works better. What do you think? I'm always working on my lighting, getting better, increasing my skill. If you can have a YouTube channel and you are living inside of a small area like I am, my minivan, I think y'all should go like that. Yay, she's got the lighting down in such a small area. I do increase my ability, my skill on that. I am a different type of a nomad. What I want to show you is that you can do this. For all you ladies out there that have really horrible, and I just met one yesterday, and I talked to her, and she said that she has even less Social Security coming in than I do. And she's definitely budgeting her money out so tight. So we talked for she recognized me, and we talked for a good 15, 20 minutes. She pulled her card off the side. What I did was I couldn't find my van. I came out and I couldn't actually find my van. And I thought, where did I found it, but I forgot where I parked it. And I actually said something to her, and I was just kind of laughing, going, I think I lost my van. And she looked at me and she goes, Minivan Lee? I go, oh yeah, okay. So we talked, and so there are women that have horrible Social Security coming in, very low. And she was married. So, just because she was married to say, well, isn't she going to get his Social Security, whatever. I don't know the ins and outs of that. There are, excuse me, coffee burps. There are, in fact, somebody actually said that sometimes I say that, and there was another channel that started saying that. Oh, I got coffee burps. I know. So people watch me and they like to mimic me, and that's okay. I guess that's a great form of flatter, isn't it? Imitation. But I like to be an original, and I want you to be an original, okay? So my goal is I'm different. I am representing, not just talking about, but I am representing all of you out there who are in a smaller rig and or thinking about it. You can't afford your rent. You're thinking, my gosh, I'm spending all my money on rent. If she can do it, then I can do it. And that's what they're saying. But don't be just like me. But be an original. Be who you are and go do it. But I can help represent females who don't have a huge backing of money. But you can do it in style. You don't have to, you can be in the city. You don't have to go out into the wild boondock every day. You don't have to go camping every day, although you can do it. But you can be in a city. Dare to be different and be who we are, not who everybody else thinks that we should be. We don't want to be like them. We want to be who we are. Be an original. Be yourself. There's where real freedom comes in. It's great being a nomad and living in my van. I can drive wherever I want to. I don't choose to drive a lot right now because I've got some projects going. My message today is don't spend one more day hating on yourself because you're not good enough or you're not like other people. I mean, I could do that too. I could spend it's like, well, I know I should be like other nomad channels. I should be doing what they're doing. I should, yeah. No, I'm going to be me. And if you want to watch me, here I am. Yes, and a lot of you do. So the message is don't spend one more day hating on yourself. Be who you are. And pay attention to the messages you're giving inside of your head. If you do say something negative about yourself in your inner dialogue, you're talking to yourself, you're talking to yourself. And what you're doing is you're programming your whole life. You're programming your life and you're programming your body. If you say, I trip all the time, I'm so clumsy, guess what? Your body's going to respond to that. You're going to be very clumsy. So, no. So I'm going to, because I said that, I'm going to switch it and say, I have great balance and I float around the world like a little ballerina. I am not clumsy. Yes, I am not clumsy. So, well, I hope that this was inspiration for you. And I hope I gave you good examples of what I go through myself. And I'm sure you might not be a YouTube creator. And if you are, if you want to be, go be who you are. People will sense that you're an original. People will sense that you're unique. And I've had people tell me that you're so unique, you're so different. You seem to be so authentic. Be the authentic you. Don't try to copy other people. And you might start out doing that like I did, but soon you will realize, oh my gosh, this is who I am. Okay? Yes, do not hate on yourself, because if you're going to talk negative about yourself, that's hating yourself. It's certainly not being nice to yourself. Okay? And let's see, what else? I think that's about it. Now, I want to say thank you to all of those birthday gifts and all of the birthday well wishes. But a lot of you did give me birthday gifts, and thank you so much. I will put it to good use. Oh, yeah. And I just love you. If you still want to give me a gift or just support me on minivanlee.com. Okay, I get 100% of everything because it's me. If you're going to give to Patreon or I think PayPal, they take out almost 25%. So what you're doing is you are supporting that platform also. Well, I'm my own platform. Minivanlee.com. Easy. Minivanlee.com. And click on, it's a little icon says gifts. Okay. Now, I normally, when I get back to Tucson, I'll be selling some products again. Right now, I'm not. I left everything back in Tucson in my storage because I didn't really want to travel with it right now. I want to keep things simple because, and I thought I would be in Flagstaff the whole summer, but it's so expensive in Flagstaff. So it's a good thing I didn't get a storage because, yeah, that would be driving all the way back there to find things. So I'm just traveling this summer, and I don't want to sell anything, but if you do want to support me, click on gifts, and it's as low as $5. But I get 100% of that. I don't have to share it with another platform. So, and I've got the book, How to Live in a Minivan, The Minivan Lee Way, and that's on Amazon. Type in Minivan Lee, and I will come up. Yes. In fact, even online, you can type in Minivan Lee. Yeah. And I kind of come up. It shows Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Amazon. Yes. Okay. I think that's all I've got to say for today. Well, not really, but for right now, it is. Thank you so much for staying with me, for being loyal to me throughout this time, through the summer, and with all these little glitches going on the outside. Yes. So be true to yourself too. Love. It says, if you don't love yourself, you're not going to know how to love other people. Now, don't think that you're better than other people. That's not where it's at. But do be loving to yourself. And then you can also learn to be loving to other people. Mwah. You go out and have a good day. Good things are coming our way, right? They're coming your way. So be prepared. Here they come. Bye.